whole Aqua and Ame retiring has been making me think about, you know, how long even I expect to do this content creation stuff. And I think the answer really differs from content creator to content creator. Some people, they only see themselves doing this for a couple of years, and then some others are thinking of it more long term. And with streaming, especially like the regular streamers, the ones that don't just rely on YouTube videos, I do think that the circumstances are a bit different because you feel like you can't take a break most of the time. It feels like you gotta stream all the time, and if you go away for a week or 2 weeks, it might be really damaging for your brand. But then there's all the, you know, burnout issues, so people end up just quitting. Yeah, so some crazy news that in a way I guess we all kind of suspected, but shocking nonetheless. Absolutely shocking. I don't even know how to feel about it, guys. The Ame graduation, I started my channel talking about Myth, and I wasn't ready. I knew she had slowed down her activities considerably, but I wasn't ready for her to leave us yet. But since they didn't call it a graduation and they still say that she's going to be affiliated, I feel like the blow hits a little bit less hard because I can cope that we're gonna see her again. You know what I mean? So regarding Amelia Watson, let's get into it. Coefficient briefly dropped a video on it. I believe he said that he bought the cosplay and he's gonna cosplay Amelia Watson before her graduation. So I'm actually excited for that. Around 2 a.m. EST last night, I think it was 9 p.m. PST, we received an announcement from Hololive Production English regarding Amelia Watson. Thank you for your continued support of Hololive Production. We have come to announce that Watson Amelia, a member of Hololive English, will conclude all of her channel and social media activities on September 30th, 2024. We would like to thank all of her amazing fans and everyone involved for their warm support. Though her channel activities will end, Watson Amelia will remain an affiliate of Hololive Production moving forward. We kindly request you to refrain from contacting our talent regarding this matter and would like to sincerely thank you for your continued support and encouragement of Amelia Watson. Everybody was speculated on my tweet that she would become like part of staff and stuff, but she went live to explain or to give out more details about her graduation. It's very short. We can listen to all of it. And in that stream, she also has a pinned comment saying, "Hello, thank you all for the kind comments and wishes. To sum everything up, I will be concluding my general activities such as streaming, event participation, and regular content, but every once in a while, I will be participating in different Hololive projects. This is a new step for everyone, so please wait patiently to see where it goes." I did get a little emotional as so many memories of amazing times on stream with chat and friends flew through my mind though. Sorry about that. Please read the official post here. And just to clear up some misconceptions, I will not be joining staff, but if anyone ever needs any tech help, I will try my best to assist if I can. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've only like skimmed through. But it's kind of interesting if you guys want to watch it with me.
So, I'm announcing the conclusion of my Amelia Watson's general activities. Although technically not a graduation by name. My last day here, my last day streaming, it will be on September 30th. So, you know, we have a little over 11 days. And I know it sounds kind of confusing, but an official post from the company will be up shortly explaining with more details. So, yeah. My final stream will be on September 30th. I know you guys probably have a lot of questions, and this decision was really difficult for me to make. You know, I've barely been able to function the last few weeks, and I do apologize for that. I just kind of let the anxiety get the better of me. And, you know, I do have a small list of reasons behind why I decided, but none of them are personal or private circumstances, so, you know, don't concoct any crazy rumors, okay? My reasons are really simple, but it's not something I'm going to be getting into.
I think what she means by that is that she doesn't want somebody to spin some narrative like, oh, she's not happy at Hololive or something like that, right?
And I can never thank you guys enough for all the support you've shown. Hololive, you know, joining Hololive has changed my life in a lot of ways, so...
Yeah, it's changed our life too. I didn't press play. Or I did.
Sorry. you know, I've been able to make so many friends and memories that I always hold dear.
What term would this be, since graduation means quitting? I think it's a soft graduation. Just they don't want to call it graduation because this is something completely new. It's we've never had an affiliate before. But I gotta say, I do like this concept, and why not? I mean, why not? If you can do it, why not? It doesn't matter if it's been done before or not, or if there is precedent. It's cool that, you know, they'll keep her sort of around, and she's gonna be able to come and go as she please, I guess. I was gonna start speculating on the reasons, but you know what, let's just finish the video first. No, she's not going to be a manager. She said that she wasn't going to be part of staff.
So thank you guys. Thank you. 本当にありがとうございます. And I also wanted to say that every single talent that I've met has been so kind. They're all so amazing, and they each all have their own special, warm presence, and I hope you can continue to support them. I know that I will always be a fan, even as I, you know, go on this journey that I'm going on alone. So please continue to watch them, do their best. And to the staff and management, you know, I hope we continue to keep what the talents want above all else, you know? And I say that because I had a lot of demands, you could say, so thank you to the staff for being so patient and flexible with me. So yeah, that's it for me for now. For the next 10 days, or 10 days, we're gonna have a few endurance streams because there's 2 games in particular I want to finish off. I'm also planning to do a charity stream, and I've already got a ton of collabs, fun stuff lined up, as well as continuing Holo GTA, and 2 more member streams, and then our grand finale. So yeah, thank you guys so much again. I will talk more later with you guys. I will still be streaming Holo GTA later as well, around the same time I started yesterday. So if you guys, you know, could try to take it easy, and you know, everything's gonna be okay. It might be hard to see now, but yeah, I do think that everything's gonna turn out okay. I believe it, and after everything, I feel like you guys also helped me believe in myself. You guys taught me that the Amelia Way is too strong, stubborn. So thank you again, and please wait for the official post from Cover. It will explain it in better details, this announcement. So thank you guys again, and I will see you later. I will see you tomorrow.
I feel like the official post didn't really give more details. Yeah, the official post is very vague. So yeah, I believe she's probably just, you know, going to lend her voice for some project, maybe do some cameo appearances on some concert. The way I see it, okay, it's going to be a weird metaphor, but bear with me. It's like when you watch a reality show and each season there's like different contestants, but like sometimes they bring back some of the contestants for like 1 episode or 2, and they're like recurring characters. That's kind of how I picture it. So in light of that, a few, you know, there's Yago that tweeted about May's departure. Thank you for all of your hard work streaming and growing with us until now, Amelia. Although things will change, we look forward to working with you again in the future. Please keep in touch. Do you think she decided to quit? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, she's my theory is that she's burnt out on streaming. I think that was mostly the thing. And even a few months ago, or back when I did my, it was more than a few months ago. It was back when I made my video on Amelia Watson. So probably almost a year ago now. She was already saying that she was burnt out on collabs, and she used to collab a lot. It's this whole Aqua and Ame retiring has been making me think about, you know, how long even I expect to do this content creation stuff. And I think the answer really differs from content creator to content creator. Some people, they only see themselves doing this for a couple of years, and then some others are thinking of it more long term. But it's impossible to predict how you're gonna feel a couple of years from now. I still see myself doing it. I mean, as long as there's gonna be interest in what I do, as long as you guys will watch me, I'll try to be there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like 4 years is a long time, especially on the internet. It feels a lot longer than what you actually experience. And with streaming, especially like the regular streamers, the ones that don't just rely on YouTube videos, I do think that the circumstances are a bit different, because you feel like you can't take a break most of the time. It feels like you gotta stream all the time, And if you go away for a week or 2 weeks, it might be really damaging for your brand. But then there's all the, burnout issues. So people end up just quitting. I just end up taking a break. But I'm a little lucky because I could not stream for a week. And you guys would probably barely notice it because, I still release videos. Or I could plan my videos in advance and schedule that. And then it'll be fine. But for the reality of streamers, and I think Sayu touched about it on Twitter not long ago, there's an immense pressure to just keep going, keep on going while you're relevant until you're not. But maybe, some people just fade out of the light. Some people, they stay at the top the whole time. So for these people who are always like, oh, I gotta keep going, then they never get to take a break. For years, they're just gonna be grinding. So I think the answer probably lies in a balance of all of this. Me right now, I have, some family members that are a bit sick. So it's making me reconsider how I divide my time. Because, I realized that some time with the people you love is limited. And you gotta, there's work and then there's family. And even though you dedicate yourself to work and to the things that you love, because I do love what I do, it's my passion. So what I do really does fulfill me. I still need to take some time with the people that I love to, and take care of them, because health, it doesn't always stay. Rima, please don't go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually one of those that I'm like, I'm gonna stay. I'm like Marine. Marine had a similar answer. I'm too much of a hag to go anywhere else. No one else will take me. In 50 years in my funeral, you're gonna do the eulogy. Call it a long career, Rima. I hope so. It's gonna be like when Marvel brings back old actors to do the same, like in No Way Home on the... No! Oh my god, totally. It's gonna be exactly that. When they make like a cameo appearance of a few minutes. Hags have the longest career. True. Yeah, like, do you guys imagine Pecora leaving? No, I don't imagine Pecora leaving, ever. Oh, Maureen said that she was never gonna leave because no one else will take her. Basically what I said. She said she's too lewd and she's too old, and the industry has changed now and they want like very CISO idols, very sanitized idols. She said back then when she joined, it was the Hololive era, so they don't do it like her anymore. They don't make them like her anymore. So she said she was going to stay as long as she can in Hololive. So Ina also tweeted, sometimes it feels like we've been working together for a lifetime. At the same time, our time together also feels so short, but know you'll always be a part of us no matter where you are. Thank you, Ame, for everything. I love you. We love you. And Takanashi Kiara tweeting, I honestly dreaded this day and I hope it wasn't ever gonna come. I love Ame so much and I'm so sad, but I respect and understand her wishes. We spent 4 years together and started this branch hand in hand, and I'm so grateful for her contribution. Let's cherish the remaining days. I think that was a beautiful tweet. Beautiful tweet. Very touching. Wow, I broke down on stream? No! Yeah, I really think that Fuwaboko and Bibu are great additions. And Justice as well. I mean, people love Justice. Did she really? Why Ame doesn't do a full graduation? I haven't seen this clip. Hold up.
Yeah, seeing a lot of your guys' comments and...
6 minutes ago. Yo, I sniped that clip so fast.
I guess I just have also that type of personality where obviously it was not a light decision at all, because it's something that I was kind of struggling with for a while, I guess.
Because, I know you get used to it so fast. I'm just like, there's so many people that want to be in her position. Think of all the indie VTubers that want to do this kind of, idol work and all of that. It's insane to think you would walk away from all of this, right?
Yes, you could say, like the decision. And it's like, even up until the point where I'm hitting like start stream button, I'm like, is this a good idea? Kind of. It's hard to make a decision. It's hard to make that type of decisions. It wasn't considered lightly. I did put a lot of thought into it, and I think that over time, I hope you guys will see that too, for whatever reasons. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, I don't know, I'm kind of curious, because when I talked about this to management as like giving them my reasons as to why I want to make a decision, and they understood. So yeah, I'm really grateful that they were patient and understanding. And you know, I even told them, I was telling them like, I don't want to really do like graduation in a way, because so I don't know, it's so sad. It has like such a reputation for being so sad, and you know, we're virtual. I feel like there were other ways maybe we could try doing things, and it was kind of just talking about it, I guess. I wasn't really making demands, but I think that what I was saying kind of was falling in line with something the company wanted to try in the future. So it's kind of like a good opportunity on both sides, I think, to kind of try this out. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I guess I'm kind of like a guinea pig. Amelia Way. I was chuckling at some of your comments that even her exit.
Exactly. She's innovating even on her exit.
It is Amelia Way. I do still apologize that it's confusing, because
Yeah.
I think it's something that will make sense in the long run, but where we're standing right now, it's like, what the heck? I don't like
I don't like change either, but I think they will find stuff for her to do, like cool apparitions and cool stuff, so this might work out for the best.
change, and I get that. That's normal. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure what to expect either, so
I want to watch this
Other
now.
than that,
Okay, I'm going into a rabbit hole. Are you guys with me, chat?
we do have big news that was made public today, where Ame will be ceasing her stream activities. And honestly, I would have liked to have spoken about this after she does her chatting stream tomorrow, I think. But I feel like you guys will have a lot of questions. I was like, you know, maybe we'll chat a little bit before we start, and I'll try to, you know, tell you guys as much as I know as well. I might understand things a little wrong, depending on how much I understood what the seizing activities entails. From what I know, it's not like a full-on graduation where you won't ever see her again kind of thing. She does have a comment in the video where she announced it that explains it a little bit. She's not gonna be like staff like Achan or anything, no. She's not becoming like back-end staff like some of you guys are saying. No, it's not like that. She'll be around time to time. Like, think about it in a way where, you know, those big like long-running animes and stuff, you know, like a very special episodes, they're like, we need the power of our you know, past magical girls, I don't know, to come and help us something, yeah. And then, you know, they get summoned, and they're like, wow,
You know, sounds so sad.
she came to join us, now we can defeat the great evil kind of thing. Think about it kind of like that. I don't know to what extent she'll still be around. Yeah, just think of it as just no more regular streams and stuff, mostly. Don't be too sad, she's not completely gone. It's just that you will see her seldom. I think as Myth, we all talked about it too, where we didn't want this to be anything sad, and we want to keep...
Like, I feel like Mori Calliope and Kiara will probably go on for a really long time.
as much of a positive vibe as possible. I personally think too, like, I wanna, you know, always be very supportive of Ame, because how much I know that she wants to do so much more, you know? And I feel like when she goes the Ame way, she'll be able to, you know, achieve a lot of things that she wanted to do. So I support Ame all the way, and she's not leaving on bad terms, I think. So, you know, there will be opportunities in the future. The Ame way, exactly. So it's not like a full graduation again, where you won't never see her ever
What
again.
about
kind of
Gora? Where Gora's situation is a bit more difficult. Even just recently, I think she tweeted that she had more health issues. So when you have a poor health, it's kind of difficult for people who are in good health to envision it. But even if you want to do things, it becomes very difficult. And streaming, it's like a loop that the more you stream, the more it's easier to stream, and then when you stop, it's very difficult to get back into it.
like, you'll see her in special occasions and stuff, and I personally don't know to what extent, but don't be surprised, you know, if she pops up somewhere here and there. But like, Ame, and
Yeah, I
don't
hope
know,
she
for
stays
me,
too.
I feel like the best thing we can do is just be like, be happy for her, support her, and be happy when we get to see her again here and there, you know. And I feel like
So streaming is like going to the gym. It's exactly like that.
I personally just had enough time, I guess, to digest the news and my feelings over time. But I'm sure you guys are very shocked, so take your time.
Yeah, we were shocked.
Sorting out your feelings and stuff. For you guys, it's very, very deep.
Like, in a way, she had been quiet and she wasn't streaming a lot. So when you read the message, you're like, yeah, it makes sense. But at the same time, it was still a shock because it's like a pillar of Hololive English.
You know, give her as much love, much support as you can while you still can.
Yeah,
I heard a quote once where it takes hours for us to just digest like a little bit of food, right? So it's kind of the same as hearing, you know, news or
it's a long clip. I'm gonna speed it up.
Graduations and stuff. Like, think about it, the years and years of emotions and feelings and memories we had. It's gonna be hard to digest. It's gonna take more than hours. So just take it slow. I think, yeah, as I always said, the best thing we can do is to really send her off with a smile. This reminds me, this is kind of sort of related, but there was a Ichiban Kuji, which is like a random draw prize thing with Winnie the Pooh at a nearby konbini. It's a quote from Winnie the Pooh where it's kind of a bittersweet quote where it's like, I used to believe in forever, but forever is too good to be true. But it's true. I mean, like, when something begins, you know, something has an inevitable end, but I think the best you can do is really enjoy the present, what you can do to support, you know, your Oshis right at the present. And then at the end, you'll be like, as long as you're not left with any regrets, I feel like that's pretty good.
Oh, so, yeah, and Ame is planning a bunch of content until the her last stream. She's doing a stream marathon. She's gonna be doing a lot of GTA, Live GTA. So that's gonna be pretty cool, I think. At least it's gonna go out on a bang.
Yeah, and no matter what happens, honestly, Myth will always be 5. We'll always be together, so it's rough, but, you know, it's Ame. She'll be amazing no matter where she is. I mean, she managed to do so much in 4 years together, so I can't wait to see whatever she's up to in the future on her own. She is the Ame, you know? I always want to thank Ame because without her, I feel like early Myth wouldn't happen, especially with a lot of the VR and 3D stuff earlier in her time. I feel like it would have been very different. I'll miss her a lot. I'll miss hearing her hiccups and, you know, really liked just tuning into her streams, you know, especially when I remember I was just having her Elden Ring stream up before. Her hicks, her screams. She is very full of ideas and I can't wait to see, you know, what she's up to. Let's try to stay positive. And I guess another thing is, like, if other members would like to talk about Ame, then do, you know, go and support everyone. But if they're also trying to, you know, do their normal streams as well, make sure go bother them too much about it. I know it's hard, but you don't want it to be, you know, a negative thing. You want to be respectful and positive. So yeah, just wait for them to bring it out first because of, you know, how Ame is, everyone loves Ame. So I'm sure everyone will want to talk about, you know, their favorite memories with Ame and stuff. Just be, you know, respectful of everyone, which is possible. She is such a lovely person, and honestly, the more I got to know her, like, she has so many ideas and stuff, you know, she wants to try. But there's just so much you can do in certain situations. But give her lots of love, lots of support. She'll just poke around once in a while. Let's not be sad that we won't see her around too much. Let's just be happy that she was here with us. Yeah. Honestly, I think back because, you know, with different twists of fate, different people could have been behind the first 5 of Hololive English. And sometimes think about it. But in the end, I feel like the Myth we have now is really, like, just amazing, you know? Like, everyone has their own little, you know, creative sphere. Everyone was really nice and supportive. I'll be honest, like, as much as I like to work nicely with everyone, there are people
will still show up at cons. I hope so. You know, small M is banger. When you think about it, there's a term called the 7-year curse in K-pop idol world, and Hololive 7 years coming up soon. 3 years is a long time, bro. It's a long time.
In the world where I just beat them. And I'm just like, I don't think I'll get along with them very well, kind of thing, you know? Usually those people I don't really interact with that much at all, like even in school and stuff. But with like Myth and actually just Hololive English in general, like everyone is so like supportive and nice with everyone else that it's like hard not to love them all, you know? It's a miracle, honestly, because, you know, even in schools you get different like groups of, you know, friends who don't get along with each other and stuff, and that was one of the things that I get worried about when a group gets too big. Stuff.
For Sora, it's her 7th year already. That's crazy. That's crazy. But funnily enough, I don't see Sora quitting either. I mean, everything does come to an end. You can only like the thing with freelancing is that it's funny because there was actually a discussion about that online a few days ago with any kind of freelance work, you can only earn a living as much as you're able-bodied. If you know, I got into an accident tomorrow, knock on wood, I wouldn't be able to stream anymore or do any other kind of freelance work. So it's and I wouldn't have anything to fall back on. The same with a lot of these freelancers. So it's sort of important to throughout the years find a way to build some kind of cushion to fall back on, or some kind of, you know, the generational wealth, you know, it's some income that you have as a safeguard, because you don't have like these retirement funds like in corporations and all of that. So, and for these you know, idols, they're dancing, they're performing, but injuries happen often. And once an injury happened once, like for me, my knee, for example, I had a single one injury in my whole life. And now every time like it gets too warm outside, my knee becomes inflamed again. It's probably something that's never gonna fully heal. So imagine people that are dancing every day. There's a lot of how do you call it? I can't remember. It's not like a broken bone, it's like less than that. Like when you're, you know, it gets twisted a little bit, like your ankle, like an ankle injury that can just, you know, keep on coming back over and over again. Yeah, sprained. Thank you, sprained. Yeah, I have a cursed wound. True. Yeah, it's like physical wear and tear. So I assume for the K-pop idol curse, like you were talking about, it probably also has something to do with this. You know, you can only do this for so long.
It's a very rare these like-minded individuals just gathered and just unable to work
buffering?
together. Anyways, I think that's what I wanted to say on my end. I'm sure other myth members and other Gen members will maybe talk about it a little bit more, especially Ame herself. I think she'll do a talk stream tomorrow. I think that's what she said about, you know, just talking more about it, because this is kind of
everybody.
Like unprecedented
Hey, Roy.
thing where it's not like a full graduation. It's kind of different. So she probably has more knowledge on it than me, because she's, I guess, the one with the company. So to support her until we have to part ways for now. I'll just say it like that. You never know where our paths will cross again. So yeah. One thing is clear though. One thing I do want to... Oh, hello. One thing I do want to make clear is that she's not becoming staff or anything like that behind the scenes. I mean, maybe we can use Ame or get help by Ame Studios down the line, but she's not like becoming a manager or anything staff related. If you want slightly more clarifications, make sure to go check out the stream she did and the comment below it.